Did you know that there's one thing that will dictate your success in real estate investing more than any other factor? It's not your finances or your credit score. No, it's your mindset that determines your outcome. Your attitude, your beliefs, and your overall mindset are going to impact your success in every area of life, including how successful you are in real estate investing. And the good news is it is absolutely free to change your mindset. The bad news is it can be really challenging, especially if you've been ingrained in certain beliefs for years or decades. Change can be hard. You know, scientific research shows us that it takes 60 days to build a new habit. Not 2 weeks, 60 days. So today I'm going to share 5 mindset shifts that you need to undergo in order to reach your real estate investing goals. If you're ready, let's get into it and start to really shift over the next 60 days to totally change your life. Number 1. Identify and squash your limiting beliefs. This was really hard for me growing up. I had a really limiting belief around money. You know, I always heard growing up, money doesn't grow on trees. We're not the Rockefellers. You know, we can't afford that. So that was, it was burned into my brain. And I really had to work hard that anytime I heard that limiting belief around money start to creep up in conversations or thoughts, I had to nip it in the bud and I had to turn it around. A limiting belief is a thought or an assumption that you consider to be an absolute truth. I believed that I was an $80,000 a year person in my salary. And I saw myself as that, you know, 80,000 or 75,000. That's how much I was paid. And to me, I couldn't see myself as more than that, right? And that's a limiting belief. Your limiting beliefs are the stories that you tell yourself in order to stay in your comfort zone. Oh, I can't afford that. Why would I ever be able to travel on a private jet or anything like that, right? You think about these things and they become reality. I'll never be able to do that. I'll never be able to take that fancy vacation or go to Paris or whatever my neighbors are doing. I could never do that, right? And they stay ingrained in your brain and it stays in your comfort zone. It's, you know, misery loves company, right? And these thoughts can be conscious or unconscious. The hard part about untangling your limiting beliefs is that sometimes they're very deeply rooted into your mind. For example, you might have grown up hearing the phrases like I did, you know, money doesn't grow on trees. We're not the Rockefellers. Here are some examples of common limiting beliefs that you might have, right? I don't have time. Really? Do you know how many hours there are in 1 week? How many hours we devote to sleeping if you get 8 hours of sleep a night? And then if you also work a 40-hour-a-week job, you have hundreds of hours left over each week to do other things, whether it's play guitar, learn financial education, get fit, get healthy, right? Go out and meet some people. You can do this. You do have time. Another one is, I'm too old to get started. Right. Come on. Get over that, right? Here's another one. Money is evil, right? Money is the root of all evil. Or it takes money to make money. Really? Does it take money to make money? How about, I'm not smart enough? Yeah, when you keep saying I'm not smart enough, guess what happens? You become dumb. You become less smart. You are smart enough, right? You also, how about this one? Here's another one I love. This is just how I am. You know, I'm just not a math person. I'm just not good at math. Oh, really? How about when you keep telling yourself you're not good at math? Guess what? You're not good at math. I know that finding and eliminating these beliefs is hard work. Some of them might be personal, cultural, or passed down through generations in your family. But if you can start to unravel limiting beliefs, you'll be able to reach your potential and create change so much faster. Your thoughts are powerful. They can influence your reality. Thoughts become matter. Thoughts become matter. That is absolutely true. Your thoughts are powerful and they can truly influence your reality. Number 2, question everything. Asking questions is a powerful tool. When someone tells you something, you should say, why? Why are we doing it this way? When you're on a mission to build wealth, it's critical that you ask a lot of questions, especially when it comes to following traditional financial advice. I think we should be all asking more questions like, I'm sitting here watching an NFL Sunday football game. Why are there so many advertisements for me to go and work with Charles Schwab or Vanguard or Fidelity for my retirement? Why are they spending millions of dollars in advertising on a Sunday NFL game for me? Why? Maybe we should ask more questions about that. Why? In my opinion, a lot of common advice that we've been taught about saving, investing, and planning for retirement falls short. Perhaps that's why they want to spend so much money on advertising, because it doesn't work. They need to rope you in, right? Let me give you a few ideas as a jumping off point. Here's a question you might ask. Is my 401k the best way to save for retirement? Good question. Opens up a lot of a lot of doors, right? Is putting extra money in a savings account the best use of my money? Is there a good way to use debt for good? Is there a difference between good debt and bad debt? Do I need to wait until I'm in my 60s to retire? Should I buy a home to live in? And maybe you'll find that some of it's true. Maybe it's up to you, though, to decide what's in alignment for you. But asking these questions is a great place to start. Number 3, set realistic, individualized goals. If you want to be successful, you have to set goals that are meaningful and specific to you. Setting a long-term goal will help you stay motivated in real estate investing. In my humble opinion, the best way to do this is by utilizing my Freedom Number cheat sheet. Okay, it's totally free. It's a free download that contains a formula that will help you determine how much passive income you'd need to be financially free. You can download the cheat sheet for free. Just go to our website, morrisinvest.com/freedom. We'll have a link in the description below. Again, morrisinvest.com/freedom. It's like 3 pages. It'll change your life. Number 4, learn strategies for dealing with fear. Everyone encounters fear when they're trying something new or taking risks. Well, you can never completely eliminate fear. What you can do, though, is start to think about fear differently. You can talk through it with someone you trust. Try to reframe your worries. Explore it. Maybe journal a little bit, and why am I nervous about this? Why am I nervous about this? And most importantly, determine if those fears are even realistic. Remember, most fears are just total fabrications. Remember is that you get to decide what you do with your fear. Will you let it hold you back, or will you push past it to reach your goals? Anytime I've ever been confronted with fear, I love running towards it. I love it. And that's sort of an edict in our family that when we sense fear, we only grow through discomfort in our lives. We become stronger and we grow as human beings. So anytime you see fear in your life, run towards it. My son was scared to start swim team for the first time. He was really nervous about it. Email came in from the school and whether or not he wanted to join the swim team. And I said, "Yep, you're doing it, buddy. Dad, your dad is a great swimmer. I've been swimming my whole life. You're a strong swimmer. You're going to do it." He's like, "What if I'm not good at it? What if there are other people who are good at it?" And I said, "Oh man, you got to dive right into this, man. You got to run towards your fear." Right? And that's exactly what he did. And I've been super proud of him as a result of it. Number 5, tap into a growth mindset. Having a growth mindset means that you understand and believe in your abilities. When you live in a growth mindset, you aren't stuck where you are. You can always change and evolve. This is where real empowerment comes from. Knowing that you are capable to create change. And investors who lead with a growth mindset are better able to handle challenges, persevere through setbacks, and are more likely to reach their goals. I always say you really should avoid people in your life who are inflexible. Like when they're presented with a boatload of facts, they can't change their mind or adapt. Inflexible people, run away, right? Because changing your mindset is hard. And it is one of the most rewarding things that you can do. If you're ready to start creating wealth through real estate investing, you have to begin with your mind, okay? If you like this type of content around mindset, you're going to love this next video. It's called The 4 Habits of Highly Successful Real Estate Investors. Watch this video right here, and we'll see you next time, everyone.